is Ernesto Moncada.
My name is Jessie Demery.
My name is Gabriel Bay.
My name is Morgan Mundas.
My name is Marshall Shore.
My name is Kristen Wesley.
My name is Gabe Lim.
Danijo, she Roman Arona. Hello, my name is Roman Arona.
I do poetry, stand-up comedy, play the drums, walk on stilts, hosting and producing shows.
I am the leader and clarinetist in Jerusafunk.
I am the Arizona's hip historian, and so that means I get to play a lot with Arizona history.
I'm a trumpet player. I'm also the leader of Spooky Cool.
I'm an aerialist and fire performer and musician.
A lawyer by day and magician by night.
I'm a mixed media artist.
I am a Native American performer and musician. I dance, I'm a vocalist and drummer, and I also play the Native American flute.
And I'm happy to say that I've performed on this stage. I've produced shows on this stage.
I originally performed here as a poet, and then I found myself getting more involved with the place until now. I produce about an average of 2 to 3 shows a year.
My relationship with the Alwun House started as a pretty young person. I was introduced to them through my high school art teacher, who took us down to Art Detour back in the early 90s and introduced me to a number of artists and organizations that were doing creative and fun different things during that time.
They always offer a wide spectrum of performers that do unique, creative stuff.
Music, poetry, storytelling.
The burlesque shows, the exotica shows.
Various dance like burlesque or belly dance.
I've performed at the Alwun House as a solo artist. I've also performed there with my trio called Medicine Arrow. And I've also performed at the Alwun House as part of a bigger ensemble.
And in each of these shows we present between 15 to 20 acts. Some of them can be bands, some of them are individual acts of people that are doing stuff in the community.
We've produced here 3 years running. We have done a band book reading in celebration of Band Book Week.
Trying our best to show the community how many people in the community we have doing great art.
I've been able to show artwork in a number of their shows. I've also partnered with them to curate some gallery shows and host Ignite, a really super fun event.
I was able to, for one of the exotic erotic shows, which is such an amazing show. If you haven't seen it, come see it. It's amazing. And I was able to talk about a little known comedian by the name of Rusty Warren, who has deep ties to right here in the Valley.
So I direct a group of performers, Silver String Circus. It's a show that we really tailored more towards geeks, gamers, people who play Dungeons and Dragons.
I just love all of the monthly curated programs, like Jerusafunk's done the Lighthouse a couple times in December, and that's always so awesome.
There are often times where you don't know what you're going to come see, but you know it's going to be a good show that you couldn't see anywhere else in the Valley other than right here on this stage.
I love performing on the Alwun House stage because it really is a unique space for community to come together.
I really love their mission of combining community and art into a really unique and fun environment that creates an opportunity for a lot of artists to do something different, something a little eccentric or offbeat.
The Alwun House as a venue, as a place where us abstract people have an opportunity to perform.
It's a great place to find the things that you don't find anywhere.
Kim and Dana are always offering to push us to do more interactive things with the art that's going on. Like at the Lighthouse exhibit, it was really fun because we got to dress up in all lights as the performers, and all of the artwork there was producing its own lights. That was really cool.
You'll really find artists of all walks of life getting to express themselves in new ways and not be tethered by other things.
I've been doing magic for about 7 years now. I've done corporate events before. They want things to be tailored in a certain way that appeals to the sensibilities of what they think their guests would want. Here at Alwun House, the artist is allowed to explore a little bit more, and we're very grateful to have a corner here in the Phoenix area that grants us that kind of opportunity.
It's very rare in the fact that I feel like I can express myself however I need to or want to, and explore those deeper aspects of humanity that you don't usually get to explore on, say, a corporate stage or at most events that we are hired to do as performers.
This is the real underground grassroots arts. Is the art that is because it needs to be.
This has become a safe space for so many people.
This is my safe place. I can come here, I can explore, I can feel free to be myself.
While our music may not be acceptable in many of the clubs and other venues, Alwun House provides us an outlet to come out and play the kinds of music that we feel touches the spirit.
The venue is very welcoming.
We always love working with Kim and Dana because we feel super welcomed.
But sometimes it's nice to just let my creative side run wild, especially as a lawyer. It's a high-stress job, and statistically there are lots of people who are in my profession that are depressed, and I think that being able to explore things like from an artistic perspective, it has really been therapeutic for me personally, and I would encourage others to do the same.
And it is definitely inclusive. It allows for experimentation. It allows you to try something that you've never tried before, to expand on your art.
One of the things that I appreciate that the Alwun House does is they welcome all artists.
The Alwun House reaches out to people from all walks of life and all corners of the community.
The representation of our entire community is present here at Alwun House. Folks like trans, queer, art exhibits, like folks curating art exhibits for people of color, shows for young people and adults alike.
It's always a good time, the audience is supportive.
And the audiences are always loving and caring and outgoing.
The audience that we're working with is completely aware of why the Alwun House exists.
It's a historic building. You hear about it before you perform it. It has a reputation for being magical, and it is magical. It has nature and art.
They have a beautiful back area where they hold their concerts.
I got married there. Then if that's not enough, we also had our 10-year wedding anniversary at the Alwun House. So it's a pretty special place to me.
It has friendly relationships with the neighbors. They're building a park next door.
And is one of the original arts venues right here in the Valley. And I love to see it thriving. I love inviting people to read on the stage. Sometimes they've never been here, and it's a great entree into the history of the Valley just by being here.
It's like an island of culture and uniqueness and history in a neighborhood that is unique and historic, but this is not in the middle of the other galleries from First Friday. This was before First Friday was even First Friday.
What made Phoenix what it is today? The Alwun House is a piece of that.
It's always a go-to for me to perform there at the Alwun House.
I believe that this is one of the most, if not the most important art space in downtown Phoenix.
This is a wonderful place.
And I really appreciate their support, for both the artist and the community that they're in.
Yeah, I love it here.
I'm glad that the Alwun House is here because it provides for us a place to play and a place to be ourselves.